Hello YouTube, it's Sean from the Pompey Games Room here as I drive home from a few stressful work meetings. I'm going to cheer myself up with picking up a item on the way home in a place called Parsfield. I'm currently just on my way out of Godalming on the south coast of England, and I just thought I'd pop this on just to put a sort of precursor to the next part of the video, and I'll show you. So the video title will tell you exactly what it is straight away. I'm going to pick up a boxed game, board game, a game I used to play a lot when I was a kid. My older brother Glenn was really into Warhammer, yeah, he used to love all that sort of the collecting side, the painting side. He was a really talented artist, Glenn. So anyway, perusing Marketplace about 3 nights ago, sorry, I came across a copy of HeroQuest. It looks like it's in absolutely incredible condition, although the lady does say it is missing some items. The pictures she's put up on Marketplace, not usual this, but they put up a load of great pictures. What I might do is actually just put a few of the pictures in so you can see it here, and it's £50. She's been let down by someone. I got in just after someone had claimed to come to pick it up. They messed her around over the weekend, so she said, look, it's free if you want it, come get it. So in fact, in a minute we're just about to go through a very, very Ridge Racer-esque tunnel, Hindhead tunnel. So that'd be quite cool actually to get a video now for all that. Anyway, yeah, so we're on our way to Parsfield now to pick it up. It's missing items, but to buy a boxed version of this game in the condition it looks like in the pictures is about 120 quid minimum on eBay. So I've really wanted to get a copy of this, and then also a Blood Bowl game, which is a Games Workshop Warhammer-esque sort of game of American football, sort of rugby crossover. Sorry if I butchered that sort of description of Blood Bowl. He's played out a lot with Glenn and Ed actually, so yeah, it's going to be quite cool to sort of do that. Go get that game. That's quite expensive, so that might end up being a Marketplace find as well down the line. But yeah, for 50 quid I couldn't pass this up. It's missing a few items by the looks of it from the pictures. I'm not 100% up on what the actual game came with, but obviously you have the doorways that you stick to the bases, you have the dice, you have the characters to move around the board, and also all the enemies and the cards. It looks like it's majority there on the pictures, but I'm going to basically rebuy whatever I need to, because the scope, I had a look when she offered me the chance to go get it, after she said there were some bits missing and someone let her down, and to buy the single bits that are official, sort of non-3D printed, it's actually pretty reasonable, and there's a lot of wiggle room in it for me to buy the bits back that I think I need, because like I said, it looks like it's pretty much all there. So if it's like 1 or 2 bits and bobs, it's likely going to cost me about another tenner to sort that out, and then I've got a full boxed game, which I really want to get, not only a review of the game on my channel, but I want to get a gameplay of it. So I think Rob played HeroQuest, and also one of my mates, Mike, who I recently went to the AEW All-In weekend with at the weekend. What a show that was, but that's a different video. Yeah, he said he would be well up for doing a game as well, and I've got obviously a few other friends that are into this sort of side of, you know, that side of sort of collecting. I think I could definitely sort of talk them into playing as well. So yeah, something to look forward to in the future. Some different sort of content on my channel moving forward. I've always sort of been on the outside of the Games Workshop Warhammer 40,000. So I'm going to start picking up bits as and when I see a good deal. I check Marketplace every other sort of day or so usually, and this popped up and I literally missed it by about a day. So my memories of HeroQuest, I'll summarise that in this video, this part of the video, because when I get back to the office, I'll do a quick video of me opening up the actual game and having a look inside it and all that good stuff. yeah, I'm really excited to get that bit recorded and to have a quick look at what I'm missing then. So yeah, my memories of HeroQuest. Well, I remember getting it at the car boot. This game used to be at the car boot in the 90s, absolutely everywhere. It was a bit like wrestling figures, and sort of at that time it would have been sort of Amiga, Commodore games, and sort of, I suppose, Master System. Early 90s, I'd say I picked this up in about 94 to 96, something like that. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting a copy of this back into the collection. I've got one board game from my childhood already, and that is World Cup Monopoly, France '98. That's my original board game that I played with my brothers. Absolutely loved that game as well. So yeah, it's a bit like anything really. It's a different parts of the collection. I've got some Lego models, I've got retro games, I've got my retro football channel, and sort of covering some bits and bobs like this that would be quite cool to pick up. So yeah, I remember buying it at the car boot when I was probably between sort of 94 to 96. Would have only cost me a couple of quid, but this was a game that you saw quite a lot at car boots. But like I said, on eBay, to get a good version of this game, it's between 110 to 120. I've been watching a few for a good couple of years now, and whenever I see a good version come up, I usually end up putting the watch button on it with no real intentions to buy. But I just saw this and I thought, you know what, for 50 quid, I'll just keep it in the collection and try and complete it, because I used to love this game when I was a kid. And my friend Marcus over at the Inner Nerds on the Falkland Islands, I'm sure will approve of this pickup. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to the office, like I said, and quickly have a look in the box and do a bit of a sort of a summary of what we've got in there and what we've got to buy. So yeah, that's sort of actually I'm going to come off a lip hook because I've been going through lip hook. Yeah, so I'm really eager to see what I still have to buy, because I've got a feeling it's going to be some of the actual sort of moving counters, the heroes in the game. I think it's missing some of them. It looks like all the cards are there, all the potion cards and all the trap cards and all that stuff. Now the other thing is, I never really actually played the game correctly when I was young. Obviously, I mean, sort of I would have been around 9 or 10 years old back then. So I'm sort of coming into the game knowing the game, but like actually playing it correctly will be really cool to actually give it a go. Give it a go, like I said, and play it to the real rules, and play it with some mates that I know are into that sort of thing. That goes for Blood Bowl as well down the line. I want to get a really good copy. I think it's version 3 I want to get, which is the blue boxed variant. And it's a fatter box, if that makes sense, from what I remember, than the newer ones. So yes guys, this has been a part of the video which I've rambled on about where I got this from, and also where I would have originally purchased it from. I don't know anyone that pretty much bought this game brand new. It was very much car boot finds or inheriting it. I haven't actually seen well, I know where I'm going obviously, but the house that I'm going to looks like it's down a private road, so it could be quite a nice. That's why it looks in nice condition, I think, because sometimes with those sort of people, it sits in their loft. Okay then guys, so we're back at the office. Here we go. This is memories just in a picture. Absolutely unreal. So as you can see here, just this text is very Games Workshop-esque. I remember seeing this at the car boot so many times, as I've alluded to. I only ever saw this game really at the car boot. Now I am aware that they've re-released a more modern version of this game, which it looks pretty cool. There's new artwork. It's obviously been updated for a newer sort of game playing era. But the classic, obviously, you know, retro games and things, it's all, this is sort of screams nostalgia to me. So compared to 9 adults, 2 to 5 players, sorry, ages 9 and up, and the artwork on this box is just insane. There's so much going on in the backgrounds, even like in the shadows where there's sort of skeletons and things. Yeah, so much going on, and this box it does not disappoint, guys. Yeah, so for £50 I got this. We've got a bit of damage here, but I'm pretty sure I can fix that quite easily from the inside. Other than that, everything else seems to be in really, really good nick. I can't do the sides of the box, it's too big, but yeah, yeah, really, really happy with this, guys. Cannot be happier. And yeah, it's into the collection in really, really good condition. So let's turn it over so you can see the true sort of 80s, late 80s kids playing. As you can see here, the board's all set up. We've got the HeroQuest manual. So I have actually pulled the stuff out here. You'll just see to the side here if I haven't cropped the video slightly. The board, I've lifted it out, so I haven't actually seen what is below the board yet. I just wanted to quickly get this done so I can crack on with work meetings and things. But yeah, so nostalgic. Look at the, I mean, look at that. Yeah, so it's very sort of Stranger Things-esque with the Dungeons and Dragons, sort of the sort of the hider piece, should we call it? It's not called that, but a bit of cardboard that you get out and effectively stand up so you can make up the quests and stuff for your friends to take on. So yeah, that is just how I remember games playing when we were kids, setting everything up. So so obviously we've got the Games Workshop logo down the bottom right here. We've also got Milton Bradley 1989 just here, and contents are here. So what I will do is look through this after and we'll see what we're missing. So there's 35 finely crafted figures, 21 doors, 15 pieces of furniture. Yeah, the furniture was really cool. So like things like this, like potion tables, bookcases, doors, yeah, everything. There was even squares you could put on the board, I believe, for like trap doors and things, which I can't see at the moment on there. But yeah, they like signified doors going down, so you could sort of walk down and pick things up on the game and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm absolutely over the moon to get this in to the collection. So let's pick up the other part and we'll have a quick look. So as you can see, in fact, let's not crush the box anymore, so let's move the box out of the way. And you can see what I mean. I lifted it out in its plastic tray, so I haven't actually seen what's below this. So let's have a look together. Let's have a look at the board. It's going to be, well, oh my god, this board is way bigger than I remember it being. So that is immense. I hit the camera there. So we've got HeroQuest written at the bottom there. So all these, anyone that's not played this, you set these rooms up. There's lots of different ways you can play the game. So you populate these rooms with baddies. And you put doorways through, so you've got to go around to get into the rooms, fight people. In there you can put symbols on the floor, and there's people to fight. Obviously everyone has their own abilities and own ways that they can defeat you and own things they can do. But yeah, the detail on these boards is just amazing. Obviously, you know, you've got rocks and stuff in individual rooms. You've also got skeletons of people left over. No sort of one tile seems to be the same. So you've got cracks in the floor here, you've got some bones here, rocks, everything. So yeah, even down the bottom here you've got a severed foot. So yeah, just randomly down the bottom. So and you've seen it inside the box there, which I just caught a look at. So let's put the board away. As I said, it's too big to get on the camera, so let's just move this to the side. So straight away, wow, that is in great condition. On the back here I seem to remember there was lots of, yeah, so it basically told you what everything was. These are all the individual bits of furniture that you get, as you can see there. So most of the furniture you'll see in the box behind me. So you've got like bookshelves and all that stuff. So obviously you'd set this up, and then you being the master of the board, you would make the quest up, and then your friends would play through the quest. And obviously these things all mean something. So yeah, absolutely amazing condition. That, I mean, it's been used, obviously it's creased at the side, but it's been really looked after this. Yeah, really happy. So where I picked this up from, it was a really nice house, really nice house. And obviously they've not played this for a long time. They've obviously got a lot of money, so this has been sat in their loft apparently. So we have some of the furniture here which still needs to be set up. We've got some fireplaces here. We've got a torture rack by the looks of it. What's this one? That looks like a potion making table. We've got some more bookshelves with a rat on top by the looks of it.
Some of the figures that have been painted as well. So it looks like we've got most of the bits and bobs here. These are things I was talking about. So like on individual squares, you put things like this where people could fall in, fall to their death almost. These are some treasure chests and stuff. So every time you picked up things like this, I believe you picked up a card. Like I said, I never really played it correctly, let's be honest, as a child. You never do you? Yeah, some other random things in it that I don't remember being part of the game, but maybe they are. Like I said, it was a long time ago I played this. So apparently there's 35 models. So I remember this guy. I think this has been painted because I don't recall that he came painted. So I think this, I might be wrong. In fact, that's pretty well painted, that, if it has been. So let's have a look. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, look at that. 7. I remember this one. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, oh, we're going to be one short, 35, there you go. Okay, so we have all of the figures, by the looks of it there. No idea what this is. I think this is from something else entirely. Anyone knows, let me know. It's been partially painted. Let's put that to the side. That's a leg as well. Another leg. I won't throw that out because it's obviously part of it. We've got all the bits of furniture. I will check for all this, but it looks like, to be fair, most of it's there. We've got the doorways. I'll show you one of these, popping that together. So you obviously set these up on the board, and then obviously that would allow you access to the room. We have got the dice, pretty important. I believe there's 3 of the white dice, or was there 4? It must be 4. Here we go. So we have the dice. They all look in good condition as well. God, just the feel of those dice reminds me of childhood. So here we go. I've already explained this, but there's different ones. So obviously you've got hidden doors. You've got rock avalanches, so you can't go down certain corridors if that was across there. So it's like a dead end. That's the pit one that I remember falling in quite a lot. I do remember there was like a staircase one. Maybe not. There it is. Yeah, the staircase one. So yeah, guys, this looks pretty much all there. I mean, I'm sure it's missing some bits, but I'll go through after this video because I don't want it to go on too long. But the figures are all there. Here's the cards as well. Let's have a look. Oh man, just these pictures. Oh mate, look at this. All the cards are pretty much there. So yeah, no expense spared developing this game. Look at the pictures on these. So cool. Really, really happy with this. So I'm going to have a good read through the rules, maybe even watch a few more videos for how the game's played. Maybe send some over to some mates, and then say like in a month or so, maybe around Christmas actually, sort of coming in towards September now. Give everyone a few months to learn how to play it properly, and then maybe get everyone over just to have a quick playthrough. But let's put the figures back in. I'm absolutely in. What are these here? Oh, I seem to remember those little game cards you could fill in. So these are the characters. There's 4 here. So obviously the barbarian from the front has his strengths there. So obviously, you know, these are the dice rolls that you get. Who's this one? We've got an elf. Don't recall seeing the elf that I picked up, but I might have. Yep, the elf. Got a wizard and a dwarf. Well, I definitely remember seeing a dwarf. So maybe, well, there was a lot of pieces that looked like a wizard, let's be honest. So yeah. Let's have a look. What's this? So we have a rules of play. So I'll look through that. I will actually read that. The first rule book I've ever really looked into. Let's have a quick flick through. It all looks in good condition. No real rip pages or anything. So yeah, there you go. There's a bit of setting the rooms up and things like that. Yeah, that's in good condition. Quest book. So this is lots of different scenarios I believe you could set up. How to set the rooms up and stuff, and how to play some game on. Oh, look at this. What is this? have a quick look at this. So HeroQuest, here we go. It's other games that were available at the time. What I'll do is I'll open it here and then we'll scroll past. Wow, this is a MB Games. Here we go. So let's go on this side first. There is Frustration. Don't Break the Ice. Guess Who? Ghost Castle. I remember playing that. Connect 4, classic old box. Dizzy Dinosaur. I had that as a kid as well. Yahtzee. Game of Knowledge. Go for Broke. I wonder if they made Game of Life, actually. Hotel. Game of Life. I've got a great story about that when I picked that. Actually, I own this game. So my younger brother tried to pay me off to kill his wife in this game. It was quite alarming because he was only about 7 or 8 at the time. So he tried to pay me 20 grand to kill his wife in this game, so he could cash in an insurance policy. You see, you can probably see why we didn't play HeroQuest to the correct rules, but yeah, that happens. Mystic of the Old Pegging. Is that Pegging? I'm looking for a camera here, sorry. Peeking, sorry. No idea if I got that right. Fantasy games, HeroQuest, here we go. Shogun. These are travel games. Remember these when you used to get them? They used to unfurl from the little cassettes and stuff that you used to get in the car. Look on the back. Travel Connect 4. Oh, I had travel battleships. Hungry Hippos. Bedbugs. Quite topical if that was about a year ago, Bedbugs. Torpedo Run, another classic game. Mousetrap, classic games. Crossfire, Hands Down, Buckaroo, Kaplunk, Past the Pigs, Therapy, 20 Questions, Win, Lose or Draw, and obviously back to the start. Wow, what a find that is. Walk down memory lane just from that alone. But anyway, yeah, so the quest book, effectively, I seem to recall it allowed you to set games up, and they all had like names. So, and then obviously you start off where you enter the dungeon and you play, so the quizmaster would set up behind you using that, and then you would play out this game. So the steps, I think, signified when you entered the dungeon, so that sort of signified where you start, and then obviously you go around, do battles, pick things up, and then go from there. So yeah, it'll be good to give this a go. So we've got these are the races that are in it. We've got goblins, orcs, Furmans, Chaos Warrior, Grey Ghouls, Gargoyles, sorry. I'm going to stop looking. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to look down here. Skeletons, zombies, and mummies. So they are the people in the game. Obviously, we've just gone through the characters who are the heroes. Yes, guys, so I am absolutely psyched. You can tell this game's been kept in good condition. Due to the fact that, you know, this is still in there. I'm surprised there's not even an original receipt. Could you imagine if the original receipt was in it as well? Yeah, really happy with this pickup. Oh, there's some more. So we've got the actual quest cards here. Oh, look like we've got some completed ones. A dwarf. So some people have already played. Wow, look. Pretty cool. Got some completed cards. Nice. I'll keep those with it. And obviously there's plenty more here. Now you can buy these again to replenish them, but I've got absolutely loads here. So yes, guys, as I keep saying, psyched to get this into collection. Something I've been looking at for a long time, and just getting this come up at the right. I'm going to put this back in here because I don't actually know what it is. Just getting this come up at the right sort of money that I was happy to pay for it. And also, been pretty stressful morning this morning. Just after a bank holiday, a lot of building sites go wrong. Sort of when clients have time to look at the you know, the size of extensions that they're building. So sometimes you get calls, panic calls, saying we need to look at this. So yeah, been through a few meetings this morning, and yeah, just I needed something just to do to take my mind off some things. Quickly film this, and then obviously get this into the collection and start to talk to some people. Sorry, so that's a bit there. Get this into the collection, filmed, and then go from there. So guys, yes, stay tuned for more videos. Like I said, I am planning to pick up some more board games down the line. We'll see how that goes, but yeah, I've got plans to play a lot more board games down the line. I mentioned my original World Cup Monopoly, which I've probably put a picture in of already. I hope this box doesn't give way. Incredibly dusty. Here's my original World Cup Monopoly. Oh, look at that. That's another day. Bit of bonus there. If anyone's got Nigel Martin, let me know. Yeah, that's another game board game review, sorry, for another day. So I have got some stuff already, and yeah, this is another welcomed addition, installment to my collection for board games. Will be played as well down the line. Get some friends over, have a bit of fun, bit of a nostalgia trip, and go from there. But anyway, guys, bit of a different video this, but I hope you enjoyed. Please feel free to comment, rate and subscribe, and any feedback that you have on this game, any memories or anything like that, or anything you think I'm missing from the set inside, please comment below. Until next time, please feel free to comment, rate and subscribe, and until then, thanks for watching. Bye.